Hey everybody. How's it going? All right, who's on here with me? Who is on the live stream? Hey Jason, how's it going, man? Just watching QQQ here. I think we might get a bounce. Kind of a little bit of a channel going on here. Ish. I don't know if it's really a channel, but it's just something I'm kind of looking at right now. Something like that. I usually like to draw two lines on the top and bottom of my channel, kind of like an extended part of the channel and then like the main core of the channel, if that makes sense. No one really taught me that. It's just something I do. I find it to be helpful. Yeah, we got QQQ coming down on the 15-minute RSI. So we bounced here before. We bounced here yesterday. We bounced around this area yesterday. So yeah, I'm just kind of interested. Maybe we'll get a 10 EMA long here, right? Something like that. Stop there. Target up into here. Just a thought. Thinking about it. While we wait for that, let's see if we can find some other stuff going on today. So, yeah, everything's just kind of like chopping around today. It hasn't been a crazy day. Oh, this could be good. We're seeing a lot of strength here. I'll go ahead and look at these, how much these QQQ calls cost. TradeStation. That's my broker. I use TradeStation. Let's see. I have no day trades remaining, so I can't do it. That's okay. That is okay. There is a hack though, if you want to take a day trade and you have no trades left. You can just open calls, and then when it gets to the level that you want to like take profit, you just open puts there, and it just kind of like locks it. And you just close it tomorrow. You can always do that. A little hack, you know? Or you can buy calls, and then when you want to close it, whatever the delta is at that given time for the option, you just short that many shares. So if it has a delta of like 40, you just short 40 shares right there. Kind of locks your profit right there. So I reset my account 10 minutes ago, so I'm so bummed. Why are you bummed, brother? It's all right. Not a big deal. That's the beautiful part about prop firms, man. You can just try again, you know? It's way worse when you lose like an actual $1,000 in your real account. That sucks. But prop firms is like, you know, the way I look at it is basically free. I mean, it's $30 to sign up, $100 for the activation. It's like I'm $130 in. If you make it to a payout, which is usually $1,500 for your first payout, you just 10x your money, you know, just for like messing around. So don't take it too seriously, bro. People try to take trading way too seriously. Just chill. The longest time, man, I was like, I have to make money trading. It was like, it like defined who I was. It like defined my self-worth. Really messed me up. And then once I just let go, like I took a month off, I just let go. And when I came back in, I was way more relaxed. This was after like 4 years, by the way, of like intense every day. Took a month off, came back in, and I was like, I'm just going to take my favorite setups. And if I don't trade today, I don't care. And it was just like, it all changed. That's when it changed for me. Also, stopping drinking. Drinking will mess you up, make you anxious. Not worth it. Like if you're going to drink, have like a beer. You know what I mean? And then like the next day, like probably don't trade. Like give it a couple days, like let your body. So was kind of looking for maybe a long here, just because we have this channel going on. But I don't know. This could easily just melt through here too. We'll see what happens. If we get something like that, I'd be way more inclined. But let's see what's up. Let's see on a 2 minute. So even on the 2 minute, you could enter there, but just hasn't happened yet. So we'll see what happens here. Let's see what else. I was looking at actually Meta. So Meta is near its 100-day right there. If we got to there, I wanted to take a trade. We didn't quite get there. So you have an alert right there. If Meta can come down to here right now, that would be a sick day trade. I'd be into that. Apple kind of coming down. AMD. I want AMD in the 120s again. I missed it the other day. Sucks. So guys, if you're curious what the trade was today, the glaringly obvious trade, it was on SPY or ES. So here's what happened. We came up, we tapped the 100, just like yesterday. We tapped the 100. So I'm gonna mark that off. So I was like busy this morning, like driving around, like taking care of errands, but this was the trade. So you just mark that off, 100, right? And then you go to the 3 minute, and you can see. And then I throw on the 10 EMA, and there it is, right there. There's your cluster of 10 EMA candles. I mean, this was so easy. And then you just short there, you know, stop here, target 1.3. I do always do 1.3, and then boom, you got it on the first wave down, right there. Boom. That was the trade today. Pretty obvious. Okay, if we take out this candle right here, if we take that out, I will try this. Small size, but I'm gonna try it with QQQ calls. Let's see. I'll do the. Or I wanted to do it on QQQ. SPY might be a little better though. Oh yeah, SPY is better. Let's do it on SPY. So SPY, we would do the 525 strike calls. Let me just load that up so we're ready. 525 strike calls. I like to usually start with like just 2 or 3, just kind of ease into it. So I'll do 3. So a lot of you are probably like, well, this isn't a bear candle closing above the 10. I know, But it closed on it, and it's a big bear candle. So if we take it out, it's probably going to go higher. And like I said, if you go to a 2 minute, we do have the setup right here. I like to trade the 2 minute sometimes. It's cool. But we're just going to wait. So right there, that's my entry. Stop really doesn't have to be that low. Now, the danger of putting a stop here versus here, let me just explain why that's dangerous. Because if we come up and get filled and then this double bottoms, you could get wigged out and then it runs, right? So, you know, just keep that in mind when you set your stops. Like, you're making a choice, right? Okay. So I have the order ready. And I'm just going to wait now. I usually just mark it in, guys. Like some people do like the stop buy right here with options, but option premiums change so much. Sometimes you might get like filled right here or a little higher above. So I just like, as soon as it crosses this threshold, I just mark it in. What I'll do is I'll just like put a little thing right here and I'll just say when it crosses that, like, you know, give me a little bing. Do you like long on the daily is off the 200 SMA? Yeah. Love that, dude. Yeah. If QQQ, are you talking about if QQQ got down here again? It'd be sick. I would add for sure. Because we come down and then we double bottom off of this and then go, that's so much stronger, you know? Let's see what happens here though. I think this could be good. Oh wait, we were on SPY. Sorry. Okay. All right, so if we cross that threshold, I'm gonna get in 3 contracts. Here we go. It looks like it's gonna happen. Just thinking about it. Almost. Okay, I'm in. That was close enough for me. Technically, I should have waited a little longer, but I'm in. So let's just see what it does now. I think it'll push through there. Trade. All right, let's see if it'll push through there. I got in a little early. I thought it was crossing it, but it actually didn't. Hope for the best. This looks good to me though. I think this could be good. If not, I'm only in 3 contracts. Stops right here. It's not a big deal. So if you're playing this on ES, right? Yeah, you can see. Did it get above that candle? It's a tweezer top. Yeah, see guys, so I jumped the gun just a little bit. My entry should have been like here or even here, and I just got in. I thought I was crossing it. Whatever. So, yeah, if you want to play this on ES, the entry is like here, stop. It's up to you. You can do a 20-point stop, or you can do 25, right? Really up to you. And then target would be like 1.3. I think this is fine. I think if we're going to bounce, we're going to bounce right here. Push on up. And then what I like to do is, like, if we get a really strong candle here and then we retest, sometimes I'll add a little bit because I'm like, okay, now like I'm feeling better about it, you know? But I'd want to see a big candle come up, close up here, and then maybe even one more, and then retest, just kind of get in there. There we go. Okay, cool. Now it's officially broken through. So let's see if we can melt up here a little bit. Definitely some stops went off right there. And if you're curious why I'm taking this trade, okay, we'll just go over that again. So if we come to a 15-minute chart, and we just draw, you know, something like that, and then, I mean, we're in a channel, right? So I'm just betting we're going to come up just halfway the channel, I think. If we come to a 4-hour and turn on the moving averages, they're still really high up there. 1 hour, we got rejected off of. Okay, that's no surprise. 30-minute support, like that. Like that. We have 30 minutes of support. 15, we have as a support. 5-minute, we have a target. Okay. 3-minute, we have a target too. So, just kind of looking at everything, guys. You know, just it's good to just like feel it. There's your 10 EMA setup. So we will try our best here. So once again, entry is here. I got in right there. Stop is somewhere around here. Target is up here at this area. VWAP is up there, which is cool. We are below the 1 hour 50, which I don't usually like to do that. We got rejected at it yesterday. Today we got over it for a while, then failed it. But we are making, look at higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. I have to guess that this is the next higher low, right? I have to theorize that this is the next higher low. That's why I'm taking this trade. Does that make sense, you guys? John Miller's in. Cool, bro. What are you in? Are you in MES, NQ, micros? How are you taking it? Share with the group how you're taking it. Maybe make a TradingView link and send it in the chat so we can all see. I love doing that. You know what I mean? Like draw it all pretty and go to the top right and click share and then do a link and then you can just paste it right there in the chat and we can all take a look. MNQ, nice. MNQ is fun to trade. I love MNQ. So we're officially getting the bear candle now, closing over the 10. I got in a little early, guys. If we get a bear candle closing above the 10 and we break above that, then I feel even better about it, you know? But the reason I got in a little early on this was because this was a pretty sizable candle, and when we broke and closed above it, I felt pretty good about that, you know? And on the 2-minute, you had the setup already. So we'll see. This could come down and just absolutely train house me, but I only put on 3 contracts. I'd really like to see it hold here, right? If it doesn't hold there, then it's most certainly probably going to do a double bottom. But my stop's down here, right? So if we come down here and we throw in a double, I'll actually add 3 more contracts right here. You feel me? Another big red candle right there. So if we take that out, then I feel really good about this. See what happens here. On a 2-minute, on a 1-minute. It's interesting price action for sure right now. I would add a little bit here, maybe. That's just me. And then down here, I would add a little more. So let me see if I can get a nice little ad right here. Little ad ski. See it push down just a little more, and I'll add. It pretty much went into the area I wanted to add, so I was too slow. Just think of it like this, guys, okay? You know how I'm keen on pyramids, right? So if I got in here, like I'm always thinking of these things as a pyramid too, right? So I bought 3 here, right? I want to buy like 3 right here. And then I would buy 6 down here. So 3 calls. And then down here would be like 6. And that's just my pyramid, right? And then I'm in, let's see here, 3, 3. So I'd be in 12, which is a pretty good size, I think, for this trade. Just kind of hanging out here. I'm going to mark it into 1 more. Okay. And I'll get ready to add maybe 1 more. I have a call in 15 minutes I need to get on, so don't be mad at me when I get off early. So right now I'm in 4 calls, okay? Let's see if we can get a win here. And on a micro level, right, we have a low, a higher low, a higher low, higher high, higher high, right? You have to look at this on a micro level too. Like, what's it doing price action on a micro level? I think this is going to come down here and double bottom though. It kind of looks like that's what it wants to do. Unless we get a big old candle right now. Sometimes trading can just be like watching paint dry, man. It really can. Okay, I just added 1 more. Let me make sure yeah, I got 1 there. Cool. And then I'm going to add 2 right here as we fall into this area. Sweet. Just added 2 more. I have 7 now. If we fall further, I'll add 3. But now I'm looking for the formation of the double bottom, right? So in the perfect world, so now my average is probably here. And in the perfect world, I'm going to see this now. I'm going to see a nice double bottom come in right there. But I don't know if it's going to form there yet, right? Or if it'll form at all. It might not. We might just crash through this and make another low. I have no idea. That's the greatest part about trading, is you don't know. If you knew, it wouldn't be fun, right? Okay, so we're coming down now. If we go a little lower, I'll add 3 more. It's got to really come down now, though. I want to see it like almost at the bottom. I want to see a big bounce off the bottom. Lower, lower, lower. Cool, I'll add 3 more there. and then I'm gonna add my last like 2. If we literally get down to like right here. So I'm just gonna clear this for you guys so you can see what I'm trying to do now. So I'm trying to see a double bottom come in here. Will it happen? I don't know. Hard to say. Back here I was in the post market. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so right there, I'm gonna add my last 2. Cool, I'm in full size now. I have 12 calls. My average is 110. And now I'm just trying to see a bounce back into here. That'd be really nice. Stop is right here, okay? Risking about 500 on this play. My average is 110 on these calls, okay? It's looking pretty weak. So I think I'll lose on this, but maybe I'll get lucky here. We're about to get this candle closed. Yeah, it's not looking like it's gonna be a hammer. It's looking like we're gonna fall right through. So this candle close does not look good. But let's look at the 5 minute. Or I'm sorry, that was the 3. So at this point, I'm down almost 500. I'm gonna have to close this pretty soon. But I want to give it a few more seconds because this could be an area we bounce. Just gonna give it a few more seconds.
Start out slow, but we're gonna get done before the end of the day.
Let's see if we can get a bounce here. You know, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 bear candles in a row. Maybe we get a bounce? I don't know. It's not really looking like it though. Looking like it just wants to fall. And this was all based on the premise that like this trend line would hold. You feel me? Right here. Like that was my thought, right? It's like, well, what if that trend line holds? You know? And you could argue like it should be there, right? Because you'd have a touch, and then another touch there. Up even higher would be better, but then you're not really getting wicks. You're getting the body of those candles. So I would, you know, probably put it down here. Okay, so it's not looking like it's gonna work. But I'm still giving it a second because we're right at this level and I'm not convinced yet that we're really going lower. I'm not convinced yet. So if you add an E right here, it's basically a free trade, you know, because you're so close to your stop. I'm just kind of eyeballing this. It doesn't look that good though. It just looks like a lot of selling. It looks just like there's selling pressure, and every time the buyers come in, it just pushes it back down. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna be patient. One thing I am noticing here is this divergence on the RSI. Now, RSI to me isn't really that important on a 3 minute, right? But we're seeing it on a 5 minute. We're not seeing it on a 15, which is interesting. I don't know what that's all about. We don't see it on a 15, but we see it on a 5. It's kind of weird, right? So guys, I do have to get off this in about 5 minutes. I have a call coming up. But I'll try to hang with you guys as long as I can. See if we can get back up into this 10 EMA here. Maybe it'll let me out for break even or a little gain. I'm gonna go get a coffee real quick. I'll be right back. You guys hang tight. Okay. Alright guys, I gotta jump off this, but hopefully we bounce here. Still kind of hanging out here. We haven't really gotten that like big flush yet. I'm hoping we can come up into here at least. If not, no worries. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing going here. But you guys can kind of see where I'm at with this, you know, like I'm not freaking out. Like if I lose money on this trade, I lose money on this trade. I'm not like tripping. It's real money too. Like this is in my real account. So anyways, guys, I'm going to hop off here. I hope if you're in this trade, it bounces and you guys make some money, but if not, no worries. If we get any further down here, I'll probably just close it. So, but I'm just kind of waiting because we are on that trend line I drew. We're still on it. You see, like we're still right on it. So I'm like, all right, I don't really want to close it yet. You know what I mean? Like, let's see what it does, right? Because technically this last candle was a hammer. But it looks pretty weak. Anyways, guys,